I need money. Making money on Outlands as a new player can be a daunting task. You're gonna need lots of gold just to get all the different player progression systems you'll need for whatever template you decide. You know, the aspect system, the mastery chains, the codexes, not even to mention the skill scrolls or skill balls that you're gonna need for just the skills themselves. So today, let's try to answer the age-old question as how can you make money as a new player? We're gonna focus on different templates and things like that you could do starting out as a new player. So with that, guys, sit back, grab yourself a beer, and let's talk about it. First off, the most recommended and also, worst introduction to Outlands, harvesting. Grab a pickaxe or a hatchet and gather resources. 4 hours and hours and hours.
This is what? This is boring.
Here's a template video you can use that will help you defend against PKs or thieves. Now, let me be honest here. This arguably is one of the better ways to make money, especially if you're able to run multiple clients for it at once. I don't want to spend a lot of time here because this honestly is just such a poor introduction to this beautiful game. Unless you're into harvesting, then whack away. Another character that you can make with little investment is a scavenger. Now, what I like most about a scavenger is the ability to learn the dungeons with little to no risk other than time. Running around dungeons, looting other people's kills that they don't loot, as well as skinning them for loot. This is also a great way to gather reagents for a future mage character or magic essence to better fuel your aspects. You can even go in as basically a new character, which this video demonstrates, as well as also a decent template that you can use to be very defensive if you decide to take this all the way as a full template. Just make sure you use bracket prevent criminal looting so you don't accidentally loot a blue corpse and flag as a criminal. Then you're going to be running from all kinds of people. They're probably going to kill you because you're a new player. You don't really know what to do in a PvP situation, thus losing everything you've got. So yeah, make sure you do prevent criminal looting. Next up is a Peace Chivalry Bard. Now, this is a really slow but steady character. This is also a great way you can make money while gaining mastery chain experience. The beauty of this is you can level the entire template to 700 skill points without spending a coin other than buying a few vendor bought instruments to train. And then you can spend your time in sanctuary dungeons, farming level 1 or other new player farming spots until you have your aspect, venturing deeper and deeper or enough to create that cool necro template that you've been eyeing. It seems every PVM streamer these days is someone playing a Backstabber. Personally, the playstyle is extremely slow and boring to me, but a lot of people thoroughly enjoy it, striking monsters from the shadows for massive amounts of damage. It's decently effective while you're working towards getting aspect and codexes as well, which makes it an amazing start for a new player. An awesome side perk is being hidden most of the time means you have a great defense against PKs and thieves, which can be extremely detrimental for a new player. Saving for aspect is easy, with shadow cores being roughly only 10 to 13,000 gold per currently. Nowadays though, a melee tamer is also cost-free and a great way to hit the ground rolling. I'd check out tameoutlands.com, which is a great website that you can use to find the animals you should tame, as well as scripts to use. This currently is the flavor of the month type template, meaning it's very, very powerful. I would expect it to get nerfed at some point in the near future, but even if we look at history, when Poison Summoner was extremely powerful, it went through multiple nerfs and still feels very, very powerful. Now, here's a video you can copy the template from, but as a new player, I'd suggest having 100 in your weapon skill, as you won't have aspect right at the beginning and missing a lot even with 100 skill points. As you gain up in aspect, if you end up getting one quick off, then you can go ahead and decrease that down to 80, which would clear up more room for your animal taming and lore and herding and all the other fun, wonderful taming skills. But for now, riding the flavor of the month template really just isn't that bad of an idea. And lastly, if you guys could comment below some of your thoughts of different templates and ideas for making money as a new player, that would be really awesome. But I will give you guys one more bonus tip. Once you get some coin, learning the market is a great way to make money. For instance, buying iron ingot commodities on Discord for 80 to 85,000 gold, and then selling on an NPC vendor for 105,000 gold. People tend to pay for convenience. So oftentimes people will spend 20 to 30% more on a vendor. That way they can buy it right then rather than waiting to connect with a seller on Discord that may have a different time zone or different playtime. Not only that, if you're able to keep your vendor stocked all the way, then people will just continue to come back to that vendor more so than searching on Discord. I'm speaking from experience here. Shout out to the Patreons, the channel members, the subscribers, and you for liking this video, as it helps for discoverability for myself, but also UO Outlands and my fellow streamers here on Outlands as well. Make sure you come by the live streams most evenings at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube, or check me out on Twitch. Like I said earlier, guys, comment below some of your suggestions for making money outside of the ones that we talked about already. Guys, I hope you have a happy holidays, and Lone Star Gaming out.